students, hope you all are fit and fine. And students, you know that we have started our chapter number 6, that is verbs, and we have learnt what is verbs and what is intransitive verb and what is transitive verb. Right, today I am going to start verbs of incomplete predication. Now, what is verbs of incomplete predication? What is verbs of incomplete predication? Verbs of incomplete predication means the verbs which need some words or group of words to complete their meanings are called verbs of incomplete predication. For example, let's see, sometimes a verb does not take an object but requires another word or group of words to complete its meaning. Sometimes what happens, some verbs do not require any object to complete their meaning, but it needs some other words or group of words to complete its meaning. For example, the sun shone. Here shone is a verb. The sun shone brightly. The day was what? The day was windy, right? So the words brightly and windy are required to complete the meaning of the verb shone and was. Means verbs are shone and was, and brightly and windy are required to complete the meaning. Such a word or group of words called the complement of the verb. Means the verbs which require some words or group of words, right, to make the complete sense, and these words are called complement of a verb. Now we can understand that verbs which need some words or groups of words to complete their meanings are called verbs of incomplete predication. Now see here, complete the following exercise C. Complete the following sentences with appropriate complement of the verbs given in the box. In short, verbs are given, but verbs are incomplete verb of predication because it requires some words or some group of words to complete the sentence. And the words or group of words which we write after the verb are called complement of the verb. Here some words are given in the bracket. First one, he was a dynamic leader. What is the answer? A dynamic leader. The ship sailed. Here sailed is a verb, right? But it requires some words to complete, right? The ship sailed slowly against the direction of the wind. Third one, the peanuts were roasted well. Fourth one, the plants were lush green. Fifth one, the domestic help is sick. Sixth one, the match was interesting but unpredictable. Seventh one, the sea was rough. Eighth one, Rohan was a brave boy. Ninth one, Rashi was relaxed, calm and composed. And the 10th one, the sea raged furiously. Now here we will learn now chief parts of verb. What are the chief parts of verb? The chief parts of verb are the present tense, right? That is the first form, base form of the verb. Second one, the past tense, it is second form. Third one, past participle, that is past form. They are called chief parts of a verb because we can form all other parts with their help. See students, the form of verbs, that is present tense, past tense and past participle, are called chief parts of a verb because they help to form other parts of the verb. Right? Next is main or principal verbs. What is main or principal verbs? See student, main verbs means the base form of the verbs, right? And when we add d, ed or ing at the end of such verbs to form new words. New verbs means base form. For example, go, walk, eat, sleep, prepare, right, fight, etc. are called the main verb. And in that we add ed, d, ing, right, to form new verbs. The base form of the verb or the principal verb may be changed according to words in a sentence. The base form or the principal verb is changed according to the sentence. Bake, we make baked, right? If you want to make past tense, at that time we do baked. Sing, singing. Singing is used as a present participle. Sometimes we change the base form of the verbs also, and sometimes we change base form. For example, grow, grown, fly, flew. Now, what are auxiliary or helping verbs? These verbs are like be, do, can, and have. They are changed according to the tenses or to show the manner of actions expressed by the principal verb. They are also used to form questions and negative sentence. See students, be form means is, are, am, was, were, will, shall. Do form means do, does, did, right? Can, could, have, had, has. All these are the forms of verbs and they are changed according to the tenses. These forms of verbs are changed according to the tenses, right? And to show the manner of to show the manner of actions expressed by the principal verb. And they are also used in making questions and negative sentences. Auxiliary verb be may be used as is, am, are, was, and were. Auxiliary verb has may be used as had, have, will have, shall have. Auxiliary verb do may be used as did or does. Auxiliary verb can may be used as could. Sometimes the principal verb is changed according to its sentence use in the sentence. Here are few examples of verbs and their changed forms. For example, principal verb is wake. So its changed form is woke, woken, waking. Grill, grilled, grilling. Speak, spoke, spoken, speaking. Dance, danced, dancing. Refined, refining. Ride, rode, ridden. Riding. Break, broke, broken. And breaking. Blow, blew, blown, blowing. Begin, began, begun, beginning. Grow, grew, grown, growing. Shake, shook, shaken, shaking. Right? And now see students, now we will learn what is strong and weak verbs. Right? There is a simple way to find out whether a certain verb is weak or strong. Right? In the past tense form of a verb, if there is a final D or T which is not there in the present tense, it is called a weak verb. Today we will learn strong and weak verb, how we can find out the verb is weak or not. Right? If in the principal verb is D or ED is added, that verb is called weak verb. For example, weak verbs are those which form their past tense by adding ed or d or t to the present tense. Whenever for the past tense, if we add d, ed or t to the principal verb or to the main verb, that verb is called weak verbs. For example, capture, captured, achieve, achieved, bend, bent. Here the list is given. Acquire, acquired. Address, addressed. Bark, barked. Bend, bent. Cancel, cancelled. Damage, damaged. Deal, dealt. Favor, favored. Feed, fed. Gain, gained. Gather, gathered. Happen, happened. And now what happened? The inside vowels of some verbs are changed to form the past tense, but apart from this, they also need final D or T which is not there in the present tense form. Such verbs are also called weak verbs. Sometimes what is some verbs are needed to be changed, right? Internal vowels should be changed, and then also they require D, ED or T, right, at the end. So they are also called weak verbs. Now what are strong verbs? Strong verbs form their past tense by changing the inside vowels of the present tense, right? But they do not require to put D, ED or T. For example, stand, stood, give, gave, blow, blew, arise, arose, arisen, awake, awoke, awaken, bear, bore, born, blow, blew, blown, choose, chose, chosen, come, came, come, dig, dug, dug, do, did, done, eat, ate, eaten, fall, fell, fallen, freeze, froze, frozen, give, gave, given, go, went, gone, hang, hung, hung. So students, here many words are given. Some verbs do not change in any of three forms. Some words are like that, they do not change in any form. It is same in present, past or past participle. Bid, cost, hit, read, set, bet, cast, let, shut, spread, cut, hurt, put, split, thrust. These are the words which never changes the form. Now correct use of some verbs. Today our next topic is correct use of some verbs. Use of born and born. B-O-R-N-E, born, and B-O-R-N, born. The word bear has different forms. Bear, its past tense is bore and past participle is born. Here B-O-R-N-E, born means to carry, right? And bear and its past tense is bore and its past participle is born, means to give birth. Now examples. The bricks were borne by the laborers on their heads. Here borne means laborers have carried the bricks on their heads. Mahatma Gandhi was born in Gujarat. Born means birth, right? Next is use of fell. Fell is the past tense form of the word fall. The boy fell off the chair means gir jana, right? When fell is used in the present tense, it indicates to cause something to form, to fall. It forms are fell is present, felled is past, and fell is past participle. The woodcutter felled the trees easily, right? Means gira dena. And the boxer felled down his rival after a long fight, means gira dena. Fell is the past tense of fall, right? And the boy fell from the chair, means gir jana. And if fell is used, F-E-L-L, fell is used in the present tense, right? That means to fall. Use of hanged and hung. The word hang has different forms. Hang, hung, hung. Hung means to suspend, right? And hanged means to put death by tying a rope around the neck, right? That means hung means to suspend, means latka dena, right? And hanged means फांसी दे देना, right? The murderer was hanged yesterday. That means उसको फांसी दे दी. The clothes were hung on a clothesline to dry, right? लटका देना. And she hung the mask on the door. That is लटका देना. Means hung means लटकाना and hanged means फांसी दे देना. Use of lie. The word lie has the following forms. Lie, lay, lane. Lane means to rest, remain, rest karna, that means. And lie means lied. Lied means to speak lie. That is to speak falsely, jhoot bolna. Lay means rest karna and lied means jhoot bolna. For example, she lay down for some time as she was tired. Lay down means to rest. let her lie on the sofa. That is to remain, right? And he lied to her. He lied to her means to speak falsely, झूठ बोलना. Now next is the use of rise and raise. The rise means to get up or to come up, खड़ा होना. And to raise means to lift, उठाना. Rise means खड़ा होना and raise means उठाना. Right? The sun rises every morning. You know suns grow up, ऊपर उठना. Right? And second is she will rise late at its holiday. Rise late means late उठना. Right? And the lady raised the flag to welcome the chief guest. ऊंचा करना. Right? Means उठाना. Use of saw. Saw is the past tense of see. We saw the train, right? When saw is used in the present tense, then it means to cut wood, right? It has different forms. Saw is used in present tense, that means sawed and sawn. The carpenter sawed a board of wood to make a box, means to cut down. Sawed means to cut down. Thank you, students.
आभार।